y'all concerned. My homie still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of work. Come on, Herb, you gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the expansion era Boomers taking on the mid-century Groundbreakers. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. All right, Singy, we get a chance to play in one of the cooler venues in all of baseball.
Well, such a cool place. I got goosebumps walking in today. Just so honored to be in this setting, and I know the players down there on the field, they can't wait to get going.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Andy Cooper. What do we need to know here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 19, Tony.
Now, Tony Gwynn. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Ricky runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. Gibson too late with a throw. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. That one out to right. Aaron gets under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run-scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
So up next, Ken Griffey Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the bottom of the first. No score. And we're back. And our starting pitcher here today, Catfish Hunter. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And here is Jackie Robinson.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base. You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4-sport star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. And I think we can all be thankful that Jackie chose to pursue baseball. As great a football or basketball player as he might have been, it couldn't have matched his achievements on the diamond. Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit, and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit, and then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Outside low, and that's ball one.
Still fun to imagine what Jackie could have done as a pro football player. He led the nation in punt return yardage 2 years in a row in college at UCLA, so we know he was explosive.
And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
One out, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Biggio hauls it in, 2 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch.
Third.
We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. That misses. 1-0. There's the strike at the knees. 2 out, space is empty. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Hank Aaron in the on-deck circle. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Three-two on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, stepping in the long ball threat, Jeff Bagwell. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Cooper back to work. And that drops in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Andre Dawson will hit next. Rip towards third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now the veteran catcher, Mike Piazza. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
No score here in the second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Hank Aaron. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Fastball for a strike.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. And a foul ball. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. One down, base is empty. Gehrig checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and there's two down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Willie Mays.
Willie Mays digging in now. On the ground to third. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
2 outs, runner at first. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Tap foul at the plate. Kicks and deals. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. No throw, safe at second. Two outs. Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We head on now to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
Cal Ripken Jr.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
And he chases that one. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really nice sequence with a quick strikeout right there. A couple of breaking balls to get ahead 0-2. Then pump the hard stuff by him for strike 3. And I like that he didn't mess around. Sometimes guys, they like to get too cute. They waste a pitch here or there and then find themselves back into a hitter's count. But right there, he had him right where he wanted him and pitched him aggressively to get the strikeout.
Here's Wade Boggs now. Foul ball there. Strike 2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Craig Biggio now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Dick Allen.
The third baseman, Dick Allen.
That's the third. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Honus Wagner stands in now and watches strike 1. This one in the air, center field. Junior sizes this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So the batting order turns over. Jackie Robinson digs in now. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. What a stop. Throw to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out. Gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
And now the big-time power threat, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking, and that'll do it. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, no one left. On to inning number 4. The Groundbreakers out in front here, 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the 4th, here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
The 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Gwynn, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Out on the drop third strike. 2 gone.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Ready to go.
Leading
Bottom
off
four
for the
at the plate.
groundbreaker,
Ted
the
Williams.
left fielder, Ted